everyone, welcome back. I wanted to do something a little bit out of my comfort zone with having blue eyes. A lot of the times I get into ruts where I'm just doing warm color after warm color after warm color on my eye because that can complement blue eyes. So I wanted to do something a little bit cooler and kind of cool my look down a little bit. I'm really liking it. It's kind of like grays and taupes and a little bit of an iridescent green in there. And I also did something a little different because I did not extend my liner. And normally my liner is so extended it like hits my temple. But I actually am really liking this look. I hope that you like it too. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I will list all the products in the drop bar below. And don't forget to rate this video a big thumbs up and please subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the look.
Before I start off this look, I'm just clipping my hair out of my face using a bobby pin, and I already have my eyes prepped and primed using my NYX eyeshadow base in Skin Tone. I'm picking up the Inglot Shadow in number 357, which is just a kind of soft taupe brown color. And I'm picking that up on a fluffy blending brush and working it just above the orbital bone on your crease using windshield wiper motions. Once I have that color laid down how I like it, I'm going to take a smaller precision crease brush and I'm picking up the color, it's another Inglot Shadow in number 348. It's a slightly darker gray and I'm working that in a C-shaped motion onto the eye. I'm not really focusing that on the outer portion of the eye at all, I'm just using a curvature and really working it into a C to make my eyes look a little more rounded. After I have that color laid down and blended out, I'm going to pick up another color. I'm spraying my brush with Fix Plush and it's a Stilazzi shadow. This is in number PS44 and I'm picking that up on that damp flat shader brush and pushing it onto the lid. I'm working it onto the lid and then using kind of wiggle motions to work it into the orbital bone. This is a really pretty color. It's a nice brown with iridescence of blue and green. It's just absolutely gorgeous depending on how the light is hitting it. After I have that Stilazzi shadow laid down, I'm going back in with that same fluffy brush from earlier with no excess product on it and just working it into the crease to really mesh those colors in together beautifully. I'm then going to pick up our MegaLiner Color Tattoo. This is in Deep Forest, which is just kind of an army green. I'm picking that up on a concealer brush and placing it on the inner portion of the eye where we don't have that Stilazzi shadow. In hindsight, if I could redo this look, I would put that green base all over the eye so it would make everything pull a little bit more green. I'm then going to pick up two Inglot Shadows and mix them together. The first is an Inglot Shadow number 152, which is a beautiful silver. The second is number 46, which is an iridescent nude. They're both gorgeous. And I'm picking that up on a flat shader brush and pushing that into the inner portion of the eye. After you have that worked in and blended into that previous shadow, I'm going to go back into that darker gray color from earlier, which is another Inglot Shadow. And I'm just picking that up on that dense brush and I'm working that in that same C formation just to redefine the crease a little bit since we may have lost a little bit of that depth. After we have the crease kind of worked back in, I'm going to go in with my liquid liner. This is the Wet n Wild MegaLiner in black. I used to use this liner a lot when I was younger and I kind of got away from it. I didn't like the formula, so it said that they had reformulated it, so I'm going to give it another try. As far as drugstore liquid liners go, I think this is a really good bang for your buck. It's only about $3. After you have your liquid liner on, you know I'm crazy, so I'm going to go in with my Fix Plus and mist that all over my face. Then I'm going to go in with foundation. For foundation today, I'm mixing two together. They're the Covergirl Stay Fabulous Outlast foundation and the MAC Nourishing Pro Longwear Waterproof Foundation. I think I said that funny. And I'm mixing them together using my Holy Grail Sigma 3D HD Kabuki brush and working that into the skin. After I have that worked in and blended all over the skin, I'm going to go ahead and apply my under eye concealer. I'm using the Inglot Under Eye Concealer in shade 95, applying it with a concealer brush and using a triangle shaped motion under the eye. I'm using a damp beauty blender to blend that out, just using patting motions under the eye. And I did forget to mention that I did do my brows and apply my false lashes. I'm sorry. I'm going to set my under eye using my Lorac Pro Contour Kit. I absolutely love this. I'm mixing two colors together, the beige and yellow powder on a flat top fluffer style brush. And I'm going to pick those two colors up and use patting motions just to set my under eye concealer. Once you have that set and patted and perfectly locked into place, I'm going to pick up powder foundation. I'm using the CoverGirl Advanced Radiance powder. And I'm just using that again on a flat top buffer brush. This is from Coastal Scents, and I'm just using patting motions and patting that right on top of my foundation. After you have your powder applied, you're going to go in and contour. I'm using the MAC Studio Care Blend powder. This is in Deep Dark. I'm picking that up on an angled face brush from Coastal Scents and just working that into the forehead. I like my forehead contour to be a little darker, so I'm focusing the bulk of that color on my forehead, and then I'm just using patting motions and working it into the cheekbones to give a little bit of a more defined look and structure to the face. Once you have your cheekbones carved out, I'm going to go in with the star of this look. I'm really excited to have picked up the Gwen Stefani blush palette. I'm mixing two colors together. They are Cherry and Lo-Fi. They're the only two really matte colors from the look. I'm picking that up on a blush brush and working it into the apples of my cheeks and then just kind of blending it outwards. Then I'm going in with Angels from that Gwen Stefani blush palette, which is a nice champagne color, and I'm picking that up on a Delium Tools brush, placing that on the tops of my cheekbones, down the center of my nose, and also right on the tip. After I have that on, I'm going to line my lower lash line using my BH Cosmetics liquid liner, and then I'm going to apply mascara to the bottom lash line. I'm also going to go in with that same Angel color and just take my finger and tap it into the inner corner to brighten everything up. Last but not least, we're going to do the lips. I'm taking the Lancome Lancome lipstick. This is in Natural Beauty. It's just a gorgeous natural brown. I really love this lipstick, and I actually do put a gloss on top of it. The gloss is going to be by Flirt, but I actually took the gloss off after I filmed this because I decided that I liked it better with just the lipstick. And that completes the look. I hope that you guys enjoy this video. If you have any questions, just drop them on the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!